get this capped in a little bit more. And now I'm on camera. I am on camera. Take off my ships, my handles, ships. All right, so today I want to talk about the word Anahata, which is the heart chakra. So last few days I've been trying to explain the symbols within the all-face yantra. Now, I'm going to begin by saying I am not an expert in the all-face yantra, but I have always been attracted to it because of the different symbols, all the different religions that it represents. In the big journal, meaning that all face connect to the capital G, God. So I'm not a yogi in the sense that I know Sanskrit, not a yogi in the sense that I follow God as a Hindu, or a yogi that really goes deep within yoga with the chakras and all that stuff. Now, I respect that stuff because I teach yoga. But I'm a yogi through, here's the symbol, Islam. I know the Quran inside and out, and that's where I became a yogi and dug deep and connecting to God. And that's the beauty about the all-face yantra, is that whether you're a Muslim, a Muslim, or a Christian, or a Buddhist, or someone who follows Judaism or Hinduism or whatever, we all share capital G, God. And I do believe that. And I do have an interpretation of the Quran that, for me, explains that too. One God. We all share it. Now, today, what I want to focus on is the word Anahata. And I want to continue to explain, let me show you, the hexagram in the middle of this yantra. So for me, I am learning and practicing my understanding of this picture. I've had this picture for over 20 years, not this specific one. I had one that was framed. I kept it, and I moved somewhere, and someone threw it out. And they threw it out on purpose. But that's another story. So my wife bought me this one, got it framed, because she felt bad for that. But that's besides the point. So I took notes because I'm not an expert, and I'm teaching myself, and I'm practicing. And I'm doing this for a few reasons. One, when I do it live, I'm putting my ego in check. And I'm in a field and in an environment where you need ego because you need to come off as intelligent. But I'm explaining something I have no clue about. But I'm learning. Capital L. Learning. I'm becoming the learning. And I want to share this process with everyone, because I want to share that although I know yoga as a mind and body exercise, I teach it as a mind and body exercise. I've been doing yoga for years and years and years, that I don't know everything about yoga. I don't. I have my little niche that I know, mind and body exercise, the Western scientific understanding of it and all that. But now I'm venturing out and trying to understand more about how actual yogis understand it. Again, I'm a yogi as a Muslim. I know Islam. So the word Anahata is the heart chakra. And the heart chakra is the energy center for love. So yesterday, I talked about and I explained the hexagram that we see in the all-face yantra and that we see associated with the heart chakra. And I explained that the hexagram itself is a symbol for God. So the triangle that points up is symbolic for the male principle of God, and the triangle that points down is symbolic of the female principle of God, and they're interlinked. So the symbol itself means God. But when you understand the symbol in relation to the heart chakra, you understand the symbol not just having the meaning of God, but as God is love. Because the heart chakra is the center of love. So when you associate this symbol of God with the heart chakra, the symbol means God as love. Next page of my notes. Right here in my mouth. So today, to prove my interpretation, like I know sign language, but to prove my interpretation that the hexagram in the all-face yantra is also symbolic of God as love, I want to explain the word Anahata, which again is the word for the heart chakra, and which has the literal meaning, the literal translation as unstuck. Now, I learned that. I didn't know that before. I learned that from a video I was watching the other day. And in relation to the all-face yantra, which is based on the belief that sound creates, the word Anahata in this context means unstruck sound. Now, I didn't learn that in a video. I put that together myself. So I could be wrong. So in other words, in this context of love, capital L love, it means, in my interpretation, untouched love, pure love. And what's pure love? Well, as the Bible states, just using the Bible as an example, in order to understand it, God is love. This is in 1 John chapter 4, verse 8. So if you take this meaning of the hexagram that's associated with the heart chakra, and you place it in the all-face yantra, it allows the all-face yantra's hexagram to also mean God as love, which is supported in my interpretation and seen in the colors of the yantra, the all-face yantra. So for example, the red dot in the center is the color of the root chakra. Let me show you the red dot. See the red dot? And the violet and the petals, and you see the petals right there, right? See the petals? Lotus petals, those are lotus petals, is the color of the crown. Whoops. Chakra. So I will explain the colors tomorrow, can't speak, and explain how these colors support the interpretation that the hexagram is symbolic of God as love. And I'll share that tomorrow. I'm working on that. I see it, but I haven't put it in words yet. So this morning I wrote my notes in order to explain what I explained today, because I noticed, I'm going over here, I'll be back. get my phone, that when I just see it and then I try to explain it, it doesn't make good video. Now, if I was talking to somebody one-on-one, I would get a reaction back, and then we would have a dialogue about it. And then my understanding will come out. It's way different when you're talking to no one. And I don't mean I'm just talking to no one as this camera. I mean, no one's watching this video. That's what I mean. And I know this. I know that. I know for 272 days in a row, I've been doing this. Going to 365. A couple people watch it here and there, but I doubt if anybody's doing yoga with me. And that was the goal of this. Get comfortable with the camera, talking, and eventually I want to expand the channel to some other ideas that I have. So today we're going to continue the same routine. We're going to do a 2-minute sitting meditation where you're focusing just on your breathing. You're watching yourself breathe, and you do that by focusing on the belly. That's the focus point. So when you inhale, the belly expands with air. When you exhale, the belly goes in. That's what you're doing. That's what you're focusing on. And then the notion of a you that you think is watching or focusing dissolves. Now, I do believe that. I do believe thoughts are just, which is yoga, which is yoga. And the notion of a focuser dissolves. And even the concept of focusing dissolves. And you just become that thing that we label as focusing. And then we're going to stand up. And in this big transition, it's still yoga. So you're standing up. You're not doing a so-called specific pose. And for me, for example, I keep my pillow to the side. But I'm staying in the present moment. So even if you stand up and you got to stretch out, stay in the present moment. All part of the yoga routine. All part of what's happening on the mat. This mimics real life. This is what you're learning. This is what you're training. You're training yourself on the mat to be in the present moment, no matter what's happening, adjusting, doing so-called yoga pose. And then when you're off the yoga mat, that's what you're doing. You're staying in the present moment. Because remember, the poses are not yoga. Yoga is when the mind and body connects. And then we'll do the mountain pose. 6 sun salutations, focusing 100% on the breathing as you move through them. And that focus point is what allows the sun salutations to become a form of a moving meditation. And then we'll go to mountain pose again, tapping into that stability that holds you up, becoming that stability physically, letting that stability transfer to the mind, allowing the mind to become stable, and essentially allowing the mind and body to connect, which is yoga. So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to go to the easy pose. Make sure I don't knock my picture over. Oh no. Does this sound like someone that does yoga? Oh man. All right, so you're in the easy pose. With the easy pose, I take off my glasses. I was so comfortable seeing that I forgot I had them on. It's the modification of the lotus. So palms are to your knees, maybe palms are like this in the center. That's fine too. Right? Maybe you're leaning back because you have an ache in your back. You adjust yourself. You go with it. Even during the easy pose, if you're like this and your back starts aching a little bit, it's all right. Stay in the present moment and lean back. Even get up and go to a wall. It's all good. Doesn't matter. It's all part of yoga. You're learning how to listen to your body. Essentially, this is learning the foundation, the base of trusting yourself, becoming your own guru, learning to listen to you, be true, be you, accepting you and who you are. So I'm gonna pull up my timer. Yeah, timer. And we're gonna go 2 minutes. So just focus on the breathing, watching yourself breathe. Remember, you're already breathing automatically. So you just watch it. And then when your mind wanders, and it may wander, and you start to think about other things, you just gently bring your focus back to the breathing. Don't judge it. Don't say, hey, I was thinking about, no. Just bring your focus back to the breathing. Do not control the breathing. So 2 minutes. Palms together, palms to the heart center. So you're going to stand up. Even as you stand up, you stay in the present moment. You allow the body to still stay connected with the mind. That is yoga. That is yoga. The mind and body connects. So, go into mountain pose. Now remember, in mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart, toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted. Arms relax, shoulders relax. And you're finding that stability that threads through the skeleton, that allows the skeleton to stand as if you were just your skeleton. And then you just become the stability. And then that stability, capital S stability, transfers to the mind. And the mind and body become one. And they become stable. And you're going to keep the stability through 6 sun salutations. And with the sun salutations, you're going to inhale as much as you can and slowly in the opening pose or the opening poses, and exhale slowly in the closing poses. And just focus on the breathing. And that focus on the breathing allows you to become aware of what's happening in the body, what's being moved, what's being stretched. But you're not focused on that stuff. You're focusing on the breathing. I'm going to bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. It's the first stretch. So you go nice and easy. And then you exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward From the lower back, keep the back straight. Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs, foreheads go to the knees. Get all there out. Exhaling. And then left leg is back into a low lunge. With the low lunge, tuck the foot to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward, diagonally back is arching, inhaling slowly. And then you're going to go to the downward dog. To go to the downward dog, you go into high lunge first, real quick. Curl the toes under the back, knee goes up. Not the high lunge. You're going to high lunge and then you go into the downward dog. Pushing into it. Exhaling. Arms are straight. Legs are straight. Tailbones to the ceiling, heels or towards the floor and then pushing into the floor maybe. Get all there out. Then you slide into the upper dog. So you drop down to the knees and the chest. It's a strength transition and you slide up. Tops of the feet go to the floor. Palms are to the floor. You modify the pose how you have to. Inhaling, and then back to downward dog. Exhaling, get all there out. Really push into it. Let the head dangle so no tension is in the neck. And then left foot is up. Between the hands. Opening up. Inhaling slowly. And then remember to go to the standing forward bend. You go to the high lunge first, curl toes in the back, knee goes up, then go into the high lunge. Go into the standing forward bend. Exhale, get all there out. Palms together. Reach out, up and back. Inhale. Then exhale. Turn the palms out, push the air down and out. And again, 5 more. Inhale. Focus only on the breathing. Exhale, hinge forward. Back is straight, palms go to the calves. Get all there out, pull yourself into the pose. And then left leg is back. Into a low lunge. Inhaling. Inhale as much as you can, slowly. Going into the pose as much as you can. And then downward dog. Exhale. Get all there out. And then slide into the upper dog. Inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Go all there out. Left foot is up, between hands, low lunge. Opening up, inhaling. And then standing forward bend, exhale. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Turn the palms out, push the air down and out, exhale. And we have 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Pull yourself in, standing forward bend, get all there out. Left leg is back. Low lunge, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale. Right foot is up. Exhale. Arms together. Reach out, up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale. Exhale. Palms Palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale, exhale. And we're going to do 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Left leg is back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale, exhale. Palms together. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Left leg is back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Exhale. And then we're going to go to mountain pose. Focusing 100% on the breathing. 100% on the breathing. And remember, in mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart, toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can, and each toe touches the floor 1 at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. And you're finding that spot where the skeleton just stands, as if you were just your skeleton. No skin, no muscle, tendons, ligaments, none of that stuff. You're tapping into that stability that allows the skeleton to stand. Essentially, you're becoming that stability, allowing that stability to transfer to the mind, allowing the mind to become stable. So the idea of the body, the idea of the mind dissolve and become that stability, that oneness. And we're just going to stay here a little bit longer. So just watch yourself breathe. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. That's it. So that is number 272 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. So I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste.